it might be the most sustainable approach for you in the gym ever. Hello friends, I just came back from the gym. As you can see, my hair is still wet, but yeah, I really had this urge to talk about this topic because I feel like not that many people are really supporting these kind of ideas, especially in the fitness industry. Even though I'm not part of the fitness industry, I think my opinion can be quite interesting for a couple of people out there who are trying to be like normal individuals and still stay active. But yeah, before I get into it, I have a couple disclaimers to make. So firstly, this is just my personal opinion, right? So this is what works for me. And secondly, this approach works best if you do have some experience or background knowledge in the gym, right? So if you're like a complete newbie, this might don't try this. This is not the thing to do. But if you have some experience in the gym, you've been going in the past, working different programs or whatever, then this might be perfect for you, because that was also my case. Thirdly, this might not be the perfect approach if you're really training for like a specific goal. This approach works perfect if you are training just for your health and well-being, for staying active and general longevity and happiness about your body. This might be a nice approach to take. So that's why I'm sharing it. So since that's all out of the way, I do not plan my workouts. I refuse to plan my workouts. And you might wonder, what do I actually do then? So the way that it works for me is that when I go to my training, since I have some knowledge and I have some background about it, I can actually not plan my workouts. And when I go to the gym, I just see how I feel. I have a pretty high level of self-awareness and I have some experience. And in combination, those two things can allow you actually not to do that if you're not training for a specific goal. So I can just go there, do my warm-up, figure out the things what I want to do, what I have not done in the previous couple of days, so that, I make sure to cover all different body parts, and or sometimes I even have things that I want to focus on a little bit more, so then I'm like, I can add more of these exercises and stuff like that. But yeah, I do not plan my workouts, and you might wonder why. So let me give you a couple of reasons. Firstly is that it allows me to train very personalized to my own needs and wishes, right? I can just go with the flow and I can realize how my body's feeling, and I don't have to, of course I'm pushing myself in the gym and the sets and everything, but I don't have to push myself to do the things that I don't want to do. That was something that I was struggling with programs. Sometimes there are things and exercises or whatever, or days that you just want to skip, right? And I don't have that problem anymore. Like, my mindset towards gym has changed entirely, because the only thing that matters for me is that I get to the gym. If I go and, for example, I realize that, okay, today I really don't have any strength, I can just do like a little bit of stretching, maybe some core exercises or Pilates or something super easy, and go home if I don't feel like it. And if I go and, for example, I start doing something and then I realize, no, wait, I actually feel quite energetic, then I can quickly switch to some heavier exercises or whatever. So you see that I have this complete freedom and control over what I want to do, and I'm just listening to my body. Like, again, it's a very high I have a very high level of self-awareness in this sense, so that's why I can actually do the things that my body asks me to do. And also allows me to be very creative, and my workouts are very interesting because sometimes I make the weirdest combinations you can never imagine, and yeah, it just creates me less stress around the gym. I just go and I go with the flow. And also another great aspect is that I am adapting like my workouts around my life, right? It's not that I am organizing my life to the workouts. My workouts are around my life, so I can focus on doing all the other things that I want to do in the day. And for example, if I realize, oh, I'm very tired, in the end, then I don't do that much in the gym. Or for example, if I'm traveling, I can really adapt to the things that I have around me, or maybe I go and there's a super busy gym. Maybe you've had actually this instance when you have like a set plan, you go to the gym, you want to do all the things, but you realize your gym is just so jam-packed that you cannot just get to the machines or to the weights or whatever that you need to use. And I am no longer reliant on that, I can just switch out some exercise for another one. So it gives me complete freedom and again, creativity with this, and it's super fun. And when considering the disadvantages, I would say the biggest one is that you have to have a high level of self-awareness. You have to have some experience and high level of self-awareness. Otherwise, you cannot listen to your body, and if you don't have experience, you might struggle to come up with exercises. But again, in the beginning when I started this, I was also struggling with coming up with things. But you know, also the things like these is, you know, your brain is a muscle. It all you just need to do it more and more, and becomes easy over time. At least that's how it was in my case. And even though in the beginning I mentioned that this might not be the best technique for working towards some sort of a goal, I actually do that, right? I have my own goals in the gym. I can still, you know, work around them and work towards my goals with this approach. Nevertheless, the main point that I really wanted to say here is that you have to do what works for you. You don't have to stick to these strict regimes or whatever. If they work for you, you know, go ahead. But if they don't, then don't. And also I was doing things like these for such a long time, trying to do the things how I'm supposed to and plan everything, and it wasn't just working with me. I was sometimes dreading to go to trainings and things like that. You know, you don't have to do that anymore. And if you have some experience in the gym, you're not like a high level athlete or anything, then I would really recommend to give this a try, because it might be the most sustainable approach for you in the gym ever. This has been the biggest change for me in the gym, and right now my workouts are so fun. I'm always enjoying it. Sometimes I'm doing 10 exercises a training, sometimes I'm doing just 3. Sometimes I am just going to and moving my body a little bit. Sometimes I'm going really heavy, and it just makes me happy, and I really enjoy this approach. So I hope these insights help you, and let me know if you're also training in this sort of a style, because to be honest, I don't really meet people who train like this often. And let me know if you have any questions about this. I'd be very happy to cover a bit more topics in detail. For example, what is my thought process with scheduling the workout, because that's a whole another topic in this case. But yes, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!